going on, man? Welcome to the pod. First of many podcast / webisodes coming to a link near you. I'm a random man. It's a beautiful day, and I got my boy Jowin here, man. What's going on, bro?
What's up, y'all? Hey.
Bro, what? How you living, though? All jokes aside, how you living? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro.
Man, I'm living good, man. Out here working. Just moved to Atlanta.
Hey.
Air quotes, because Marietta isn't really Atlanta, apparently. But, I'm out of Macon now, so.
You from Macon?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. There's a lot going on in the world right now, man. Donald Trump out here finna become the president, possibly.
Yeah.
And, Kanye West just announced not too long ago that he's gonna run for presidency in 2020. So,
yeah, question mark.
Question mark. Why you say question mark? You don't think that's gonna happen?
Based on the articles I read, they were saying like he only said that because people in the crowd were kind of hyping him up, right? Like someone in the crowd yelled out, "Kanye for president," and then that kind of got him in the mood, and he was like, "You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna run for president."
Man, but what if he does it though? Like, what if he really pursues the White House?
He's not gonna.
He's not gonna what?
He doesn't have the. I don't know. Yeah, I just don't feel like it can work. I don't think there's gonna be a better candidate. Than Kanye in some form or fashion. So
that's real.
I don't know.
That's your opinion.
Yeah.
We're not in 2020 yet, so who knows? But my question is, let's just say hypothetically speaking, Kanye West really does run for presidency. Who do you think his vice president should be?
Who do I think his vice president should be?
Like, says who should be if Kanye West really runs for presidency, who should be Kanye West's vice president?
I guess the easy answer will be Jay-Z, I guess. I don't know.
Jay-Z?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Why Jay-Z?
They came up together, I guess. Jay-Z is a good businessman.
That's real.
But if I was to give because I feel like this is, just a fun question. But if I were to give a serious answer, he'd need someone who knows policy.
That's real.
So someone no name that we don't know probably.
No name, not Dame Dash, bro.
Nah.
You don't think Dame Dash should run?
Not Dame Dash.
I think Dame Dash should be Kanye West's vice president.
Wow.
Dame Dash.
Dame Dash would be a very he'd be a very strict, and he'd keep Kanye on the straight and narrow, I guess. But those two personalities are too similar, I think.
Too similar?
Yeah, exactly. I think Dame Dash and Kanye are. Based on interviews I've seen, I don't know them personally.
Yeah, we don't know these guys.
Yeah, but Dame Dash seems very confident. Kanye seems very confident, and usually your vice president should balance you out, I guess.
That's real.
That's why I say Jay-Z, because Jay-Z is kind of cool and mellow, and then Kanye is abrasive and, turnt. So, yeah, that's my answer.
I really just feel like Dame Dash would be perfect because, like you said, Dame Dash is confident.
Mm-hmm.
But as we all know, based off of recent interviews, I don't know how he would approach it, because if Dame Dash was the vice president, that basically would means that he doesn't own America. So if he doesn't,
wow,
if he doesn't own America,
then, what's the point?
What's the
point? That's like calling somebody daddy,
just calling somebody daddy, bro. Like, he's not gonna call America daddy.
Daddy, nah,
he's not gonna do it.
Own it.
He has to own America. He would have to own America. But still, though, man. So, back to politics, man. How you feel about Donald Trump right now?
Man.
Because he's like really, really gaining leverage.
Yeah, at first I thought it was, how I think it was 2 weeks ago, the D's Nuts guy actually polled. I felt like that was the Donald Trump thing for a while. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
But apparently he has a chance. And I think it's mainly because the Republican Party doesn't really have anyone who they don't have anyone better, I guess. And Donald Trump is the only person who's, I guess, shaking things up, if that makes any kind of sense.
Yeah.
Everyone else is kind of either too weak, I guess. I'm not following the campaign that closely yet.
That's real.
But based on what I've heard and what I've seen, he's the only person shaking things up. So that might be the appeal. I know people are saying, I'm voting for Donald Trump because he speaks his mind, or
yeah, he's very unapologetic.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily agree with everything, but I can definitely respect the fact that you're bold enough to put yourself out
I
there.
can't. But
You can't respect the fact that
no, I mean, I can't respect. Hitler was bold too.
Yeah, that's real.
You get
That's
what I'm
real.
saying?
But I don't mean it. No, I'm not. I don't support. No, I know. I don't support.
I know you don't support what he. Yeah, but at the same time, I just want to be clear that as cool as it is to speak your mind, we still have to pay attention to what you're actually speaking. What is coming from your mind?
That's real.
So, regardless of if he's being honest or being unapologetic, if he's being honest about being evil, I can't get behind that. So it's weird. Also, apparently he's kind of similar to Bernie Sanders in one way, and that's the fact that he doesn't. I just heard about this today. He doesn't take money from like special interest or like lobbyist groups.
Really?
Yeah. So he's run. He's
literally like
it's just him. Like the only thing he's taking is donation.
You know what they go towards, or
no, they go towards him. Like
Okay.
Because usually politicians, they take money from like if an interest group, say what's the name of that interest group that does like gun control? And stuff?
I have no idea.
Okay, but say an interest group that supports gun control like gives a politician money, right? The politician has now an obligation to push the gun control agenda. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and that's actually a huge problem, like in Washington or whatever, with special interest groups like swaying politicians like policies and stuff like that. So, but the fact that Donald Trump doesn't take money from those people, I guess that's a little saving grace, I guess. But he's still evil.
He's still evil. So, you really think he's evil though? Like evil?
I mean, okay, evil might
we know what you
might
mean.
be a bit strong, but he the things he says, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
out there.
Did you see that clip
of the curve?
No. Well, what's that?
Okay, I literally. Okay, well, the
Apparently he got multiple clips.
Lord, okay. So I recently just literally today I watched this clip where Donald Trump he had just got finished doing some speech or rally or whatever, and at the end of it there was this black dude like in the front, like you could not miss this dude.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump acknowledged like two people and just walked past the black dude like he wasn't even there. And if you see, if you go back to it, they show his face and he looks so upset. Like he just looks so
that's hilarious.
I don't know. It was like a fangirl met One Direction at the airport and they just said nah and they started crying. Like it looked like that.
That is something. That's funny. I need to watch that.
Yeah, you should check that out. But what clip you talking about?
The clip I was talking about, it was apparent. I think it was during the Republican debate or something like that. I need to talk in the mic more.
That's cool.
Okay, we're good. I guess it was during the Republican debate. I think Megyn Kelly was asking some, all the candidates questions and stuff.
Yeah.
And Donald Trump apparently okay, so Donald Trump, he says wild things, right?
Yeah.
So she was asking him about one of these things. She said, so Donald, you're known for being opinionated and not being afraid to speak your mind, but that also has come at a cost. In the past, you've been noted for calling women fat, ugly, pigs, and a host of other like mean things, ugly things. And then he said, "Only Rosie O'Donnell."
Yeah.
I was like,
Wow.
yo. I mean, first of all, he was lying. Second of all, how can I don't know. America's crazy, man. This is an unpredictable country. Like the fact that he can get away with that. I don't even know if that was
Just don't touch it, bro.
No, I need to touch it. I need to touch it. I'm OCD.
You tripping.
But he was like the fact that he can get away with that, you know. How? I don't even know if it's because it's Donald Trump that everyone's letting him get away with it, or if people really want politicians to be, you know, I guess that open, you know, or I don't know, or that ruthless. It's weird.
Yeah, some people like cutthroat individuals. Some people like that. Some people like people that will tell the fat person that they're fat. I don't necessarily approve of that, but there are some people out there that like that. So, I mean, it's an unfortunate to each their own type of thing. But I agree with you. I think that was very wrong and out of line. Yeah. Shout out to Rosie O'Donnell. If you ever watch this, just know that we rock with you. You know, we rock with you. So
yeah, that's insane, though, man. That's insane. Like,
insane?
Like just
like I don't know,
man. Like I've never in my lifetime, I've never seen anything like that. You know, I've never seen anything. I haven't seen someone people support that level of
ruthlessness.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before. You know, where people are like, yeah.
But when Eminem says some crazy stuff on his lyrics,
yeah, and then all of a sudden it's I don't know.
And Tyler the Creator getting banned from countries.
Yeah, it's interesting seeing where people draw the line or like who people pick and choose to give a pass. You know. But I feel like if it came down to the general election, you know, I don't think Donald Trump can take it all the way. I don't think so. I didn't think he'd be able to get to poll as high and consistently as he's been polling. So,
yeah,
I mean,
it's something. It's definitely a sight to see.
Yeah, who can tell, man? At this point.
Yeah, really. At this point, who really can tell, man? Who really can't tell? But at the end of the day, we got an election coming up.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out towards the end of this election. Hopefully, in a couple years, Kanye will live up to his words, run for presidency, Dame Dash for vice president. Oh, and I just also want to mention, I think it's so whack how everybody just forgot about the Waka for Prez campaign. Like,
yeah,
y'all just forgot. As soon as Kanye came out and said he was running, it was like everybody just abandoned Waka.
Didn't Waka say he was joking?
I don't know, but I got behind the campaign.
Man,
I got behind it.
Yeah, he put out some kind of video that was actually like a campaign, like introducing his campaign or whatever.
That's real.
Yeah, it was funny.
It was very funny. But hey, man, like I said, the world is crazy. Things are always changing, man. We'll see how everything plans out.